No abnormal noises, no smoke. That's good. Someone put a jack there. Most of the underbody sounds like it's solid, but there's things like rust holes that they just put undercoating over to try to hide it, and this is a prime example. Now, I'm not saying the floor's gonna fall out, but it's pretty obvious that lots of leaks. I'm sorry. That they did not eliminate the rust. They just went over it. And there's I think there's another hole here. This side's worse than the other side. But yeah, so a couple more pictures and then a video at the front. The seller will tell you old cars leak. And I will tell you old cars leak. But I will also tell you they shouldn't be leaking from everywhere. The only thing that's not leaking that I can tell is the brake lines and this incorrectly installed clutch slave cylinder hydraulic line. But there's literally drips. This, you see cars on the side of the road on fire? This is why. That is onto the exhaust. It'll get worse as it goes along. Yeah. And like I said, the tires are just garbage. They're not safe to be on the road. So much undercoating. Like I said, if you buy it, you have to buy it because you love it. Because you will never get your money out of it, and the money that it would take to make it right. I can't even guess. I believe it's purposely dark in this facility, but still has relatively fluorescent lights that helps you see things that you won't see outside in the sun. And that's a twofold thing, because this is what you would consider a daily driver that needs to be well maintained and looks great from 20 feet away. But you don't want to get too close to it if you want people nitpicking the car. Don't you notice the trunk doesn't close right there? And the trunk's full of all kinds of stuff. I have to figure out what's going on with that. They did a fairly decent job, except for they didn't fix any of the rust. They just covered it up with undercoating. So that's kind of sad. I find it disturbing. But if you're just going to buy it and drive it, and not expect your money out of it in the long run, pretty good. These are really old tires. They're actually pre-DOT dating. So I don't know how old they are, what year they were made, but this would not be a safe tire to drive on. Yeah. Some great wheels. Wheels are awesome. But these tires are not, they're just not safe to even be on the road. Now, this paint has a bunch of little like specks of dirt in it. It wasn't prepped very well, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the pictures or this video. I'm trying to, but look at the reflection with the light. As you can see all how eggshelly it is, and if I move around enough, you'll be able to see all the specks of dirt and stuff that are under the paint. And it's the whole car. The whole car's this way. It's not terrible. From 20 feet away, you can't tell. But it's, you know, it's a daily driver that you'll never get your money out of. So you have to buy it because you love it. Hopefully the fan in the background is not too loud. But if you listen to my hand going over the surface, you'll hear that this is almost sandpaper rough, and it changes the tone. Crazy, right? Another spot. Actually, the rear quarter on the right side is smooth except for the dirt that you can feel, but then this door actually has a spot right in the middle, right here, about the size of my hand. It's just like sandpaper rough. And then this is the same thing. Turn my hand out so you can hear this. Same, so both sides are the same in terms of paint quality.
Do you drive them in the back? Or do you
Not unless there's a reason to.
Okay. You just want me to drive around?
Yeah, you just drive around. That way I can do my recording accordingly.
Apparently there's a race car out here.
I heard it.
I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
about that clutch, Casey? Are you going for first?
Yeah, is it synchroed out?
Yeah,
So
well,
stops?
yeah, you got to come almost to a stop for first. All the other gears should be fine. And then when you pull back over here, just hit the brakes and make sure the steering wheel doesn't jerk one way or the other.
Yeah, I'll get up to some speed.
Excellent. I figured it'd be good because the brakes all look like they've been recently replaced.
What else you need from me?
That's it. Just pull it over there so I can get the rest of my pictures.
What a financial plan really looks like.
Okay.
When you get this information, what do
So it is just the headlights, no matter what position I put the switch in. But at least the running lights work, and the blinkers work. So maybe the headlights are just burnt out. Let's try the different beam. Nope. Doesn't matter where the high beam low beam switch is, they don't come on, and the high beam low beam notifier in the dash does not come on either. Heater works. Yeah, heater works good. Oh, they work. I know they work. Let's see. Their job's to show you all the good stuff. My job's the opposite. I don't know what that is, but It would drive me nuts if it didn't come off. Yeah, it's gotta come off, right? Yeah. Okay, so doors open and close good. Looks real pretty in the sunlight. Wheels are cool. Tires are bad. Leaks fluid everywhere except the radiator. All the undercarriage is undercoated to cover up the rust. And underneath the floor mats is rust. So there it is, your basic daily driver.